Hello and welcome to Dad Tech. I have a review for you today for the Camduck smoke detector. It's this thing right here. And essentially it's a smoke detector or a faux smoke detector that is basically a hidden camera, right? So it's got a camera in here, you hang it from your ceiling. As such, you can capture security footage. So really great idea, really good implementation, really good app. Camduck did send me this. They did send me another one as well, which is the wall charger that also has a camera in there as well. So just great for security. And one thing I didn't know about this when I got this was this thing actually rotates. So this one, you can go left or right. Pretty big field of view or movement. For me, where I'm going to put this, it's going to go in our garage, and I've been looking for a place to put a security camera. I have one in there right now, and it's not really the best view. This one, from what I think, I have to get it up there and find out, but what I think it's going to look great and give me a great angle for security in our garage. Excited to review this, and I'm going to go and mount it. Obviously, Camduck does provide everything for mounting, so I'm going to go do that. You're probably going to see a little time lapse and maybe some stuff within me mounting this to my garage ceiling and figuring out where to put it. And then you'll be back with me and we'll see how things go. So time lapse. Camduck provide everything we need in here. Follow the instructions for setup to the T. Yeah, bud. Plate. And I've actually got the camera charging right now, but the idea, I'm gonna go grab it in a minute and just test out the angles. I think I've got a good idea where I want it to go, but I want to test the angle before obviously I secure anything to the ceiling. So there you go. So I got the camera, I got my phone, which is going to have the app on it, or has the app on it. There we go. So I'm going to test the angle, see what I think. So you'll need a drill, screwdriver. I've got a stud finder. Don't be drilling into plywood and something to mark up the ceiling. But yeah, I'm gonna use this to find a stud to get the screws in and get the base plate on. But I actually like...
I found a stud!
You found a stud? Kate? Oh yeah. So because it can rotate, you're gonna get a bigger range of angle, a bigger field of view. There we go. And I didn't realize it could rotate, so I really like the idea of having it kind of over near the door and getting the whole garage instead of missing behind it. So that's where I'm going to put it. Got to find a stud. You'll also need a ladder if you put it on the ceiling. Definitely need a ladder. So it is installed. Okay. I like it. Let's do... So maybe it defeats the purpose of having a secret camera if the whole internet knows about it. But I think it's a cool product, and I've been looking for a camera for in here. The one I have right now is just a cheap one up here. And it doesn't get me the best angle, so that one's actually going to come down. That'll go somewhere in the house, but I'm better used to it. But there we go. Easy install, took a couple minutes. Let's go back to the office and we'll talk a little bit more. Bye. Okay, I am back. Got a little bit of dust all over me from the DIY, so thank you Camduck for the DIY assistance there. Now, brought this back with me. The mounting process was super simple. You just saw 3 screws into the base plate. This goes in and away you go. So I'll show you some of the footage of the angles of where I put it and what it looks like. So obviously it's upside down right now because that's the point of view in which it is. So there we go. Okay, so my first impressions, my first thoughts of having this and setting it up. Obviously, setup process simple. The fact that this rotates, again, that is so cool. Didn't realize that this thing rotates. It's close to 360. It may just be a fraction off. It's got a stopping point all the way one side, stopping point all the way the other. I'm sure it doesn't like me doing this to it. Let's actually remove it from the app. There you go. Makes a little bit more sense to do it from the app. What I tell you in the setup process is read the instructions. It wants you to be pretty close to your Wi-Fi and your phone to be pretty close to the router. So the three things basically in the same vicinity. I try to set up both the other Camduck product, the power adapter setup, and I also try to set this up in my kitchen with my phone next to me, but the router is basically right here. In the instructions, it specifically says on the app to be basically right next to your router. And then obviously once it was connected and set up correctly, and I took it down to the garage and tested it out, and now it's been down there a day. Yeah, I mean, obviously it connects perfectly fine, but just for that initial setup, you want to be right next to your router. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Enjoying this product. I like the fact that obviously you can pull the files off of it. It does have a micro SD in the back, which I have a 256 gig memory card in there. So I can pull it off and you just charge it with a USB-C in the back right here. Super simple to get off. I'm normally in the lab I'm normally changing batteries for my security cameras, my other products that I have for security, and I do that probably once every few weeks. So this will just be another one that gets plugged in at the same time as my other batteries, and take it off, plug it in, put it back up, and away you go. As simple as that. Great product, highly recommend. Pretty cool concept. Obviously pretty discreet. For me, it didn't have to be discreet. It just had to be in a good position. So up on the ceiling is fantastic for my garage. And then the fact that it rotates is just an extra bonus for me. So hope that helps. Hope you have a great day. Thank you. Bye.